now we are going to
Zermatt.
Hi everyone! Welcome back to part 3 of our Switzerland trip. We've just left Interlaken and are now heading to Zermatt, where we'll be staying for 3 days and 2 nights.
Tell butterfly.
It's a town made for tourists. That's what I heard.
Getting our lunch. Look at the fun start here.
Zermatt is like a small resort town popular with tourists. In the center of town, there are sports facilities that change with the seasons. In summer, you'll find 4 tennis courts for tennis lovers. And in winter, they're turned into an ice rink for curling matches.
Wow. It's so cool.
Over there, we have the most famous mountain in the world, the Matterhorn. Unfortunately, it's currently hidden behind the clouds. We're now heading to Rothorn, a spot that many say offers the best views of the Matterhorn.
But they really zero care electricity bill just on the aircon units. Explore.
The tickets cost 53 francs per person. The journey up the mountain starts with an underground funicular ride to Sunnegga.
Wow.
So we're here at Zermatt. We'll be taking the cable car to Sunnegga, and then to Blauherd, and then to Rothorn. From Rothorn, we'll be doing what's known as the 5 lakes hike. But I think for us, we'll only be looking at 1 lake out of 5. We'll only be looking at Stellisee. So we're taking the Kristallweg trail all the way down to Blauherd, and then apparently from Blauherd to Sunnegga back down, there is an option to rent a trotty bike, so we'll be doing that. And then from Sunnegga, we'll be trotty biking 7 kilometers down back to Zermatt. So we'll see how it goes.
The journey continues with an 8-person cable car ride up to Blauherd.
Wow, so interesting.
Here are the mountain carts you can ride back down to Sunnegga. Just keep in mind that the last ride is at 4 p.m. Finally, we took a large cable car up to the summit of Rothorn. This area is one of Zermatt's main ski zones and also offers some of the best views of the Matterhorn. For the clearest views, it's best to visit early in the morning before clouds start to gather. From Rothorn, we hiked the Kristallweg or Kristallweg trail, which took us down through Blauherd, Stellisee, and finally to Blauherd. The trail is mostly downhill, but can be a bit tricky with sand and loose rocks, so steady walking shoes are a must. The trail is open from June to September, and the views along the way was stunning. At Stellisee Lake, you can admire the incredible reflection of the Matterhorn, surrounded by breathtaking alpine scenery. Unfortunately, we missed the reflection because of the clouds. However, it's still a great spot to enjoy a picnic or even take a dip in the lake.
Pumped up lakes. Survived.
After tea, we were finally able to check into our room. The cost was 674 SGD for 3 days and 2 nights, including breakfast.
Wow, it's really big. This is the toilet. Shower. We have all the cupboards. Exploring the town. Walking the streets of Zermatt. Tiramisu 330 francs. It's good. 5 rolls. Hello! We have a cat in the freaking hotel room. Yeah! Hello! It's so pretty. Huh? Day 7. Hello. Good morning. Hello. You peeing? You taught her how to pee. Good job.
Today, Ben got me up super early so we could catch the first train to Rotenboden at 7:30 a.m. We bought a one-way ticket up to Rotenboden and made sure to sit on the right side of the train for the best views of the Matterhorn. It was glowing orange with no clouds in sight. Once we arrived at Rotenboden, we took a 10-minute walk to Riffelsee Lake. Riffelsee should definitely be on everyone's Zermatt bucket list. Here, you can capture the perfect mirror image of the Matterhorn reflected on the lake's surface. For me though, it was even more special because of what happened next. Behind Riffelsee Lake is a second, smaller lake that attracts fewer visitors. The banks of this lake are perfect for a peaceful break or a picnic. Afterwards, we took a short walk down to Riffelsee and caught the railway back to Zermatt.
29 August. Man proposed. Why are you shy?
Just FYI, from Rotenboden, we could have taken the railway all the way up to Gornergrat, which offers panoramic views of the Gorner Glacier, one of the largest glaciers in the Alps. The Gornergrat also features a VR experience that lets you explore the area in a whole new way. However, we decided it wasn't quite worth the extra journey and chose to stop at Rotenboden instead, where the views were already incredible.
Rushing back. We rushed back for breakfast. Can you make for me a cappuccino?
Later in the day, we decided to head to Furi, with tickets costing 10 francs each. In Furi, we visited the 100-meter-long suspension bridge that floats high above the Gorner Gorge, offering stunning views. On the other side, we found the Dosen Glacier Garden, where we saw people relaxing, and there was even a children's playground with barbecue pits. In the evening, we headed to the Zermatt Matterhorn Viewpoint at Murini Hill to catch the sunset. This viewpoint is free to visit, and from here, you get the stunning panoramic views of the Matterhorn and the entire valley below. The next morning, Ben wanted to catch the sunrise at the same Matterhorn viewpoint, so we woke up early again to walk up the hill. Luckily, we were able to capture a beautiful time lapse of the sun rising on the Matterhorn, and then we headed back for breakfast.